Alright, so hi guys. So we're gonna look at this problem. I'm so sorry for the lack of uploads. I have not uploaded in like a month or so. So I do apologize, it's been crazy. But, in this video we're gonna go ahead and, do this problem. It says to verify, the trigonometric identities, so... Now this one, guys, is really difficult. I did have trouble doing this, so it is a very difficult problem. So we're gonna get started. So we have sine theta plus cosine theta, sine theta minus cosine theta plus 1 over sine theta plus cosine theta minus 1 equals sine theta plus 1 all over cosine theta. So, the first thing we're gonna do, guys, we are going to, give me a second, we're gonna go ahead and, and factor out a sine theta, a cosine theta on the top and bottom on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and do that. So factor out, so let me just factor out cosine theta on left hand side on top and bottom. At least I think that's what we're gonna do here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna have, on the top, we're gonna have cosine theta times the quantity. Now, to get from cosine theta to sine theta, we're gonna multiply times sine theta over cosine theta. And then this second part here, we're going to just do a minus 1, so minus 1. And then plus, and then we're going to do sine theta. I'm sorry. We're going to do, I'm sorry guys, hold on. We're gonna do plus 1 over cosine theta, excuse me. So we're gonna do that, and then it's gonna be over, and then on the bottom we're gonna do the same thing. So on the bottom, so we have to get from cosine theta to sine theta, we're going to do again times sine theta over cosine theta. Okay, guys. And then minus, and it's going to be, it is going to be plus 1, my bad, plus 1, because again, and you can check this by distributive property, guys, to make sure that you factored it correctly. So plus 1, because to get from here to here, we get cosine theta, right? So then we're going to go ahead. So we have plus 1, and then minus, and it's going to be 1 over cosine theta. Right? And so, again, the right hand side, we're not going to mess with it, guys. So then here, what we're going to do, we're going to cancel out the cosine theta, right? And we'll get this following thing. So we're going to get sine theta, so thus we have sine theta over cosine theta minus 1 plus 1 over cosine theta and then that is going to be over, so it's going to go over, and it's going to be sine theta over cosine theta plus 1. And actually, guys, we're going to go ahead and rewrite. Now, here, we're going to rewrite this as tan theta, plus 1 minus secant theta, okay? So we're going to say tan theta plus 1 minus secant theta. The goal here, guys, is to eventually get it so that we can make it something in terms of tan and secant, and then we can manipulate it so that it looks like this. It is a very difficult problem, guys. This one, like I said, it's a challenge problem, I would say, because it is very tedious. So then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and on the and actually, I'm sorry, guys, it's gonna be on the top and bottom. Okay, so this I'm so sorry, guys, hold on. It's gonna be on the top. On the top here, we're gonna just put this as tan theta plus secant theta minus 1. So tan theta plus secant theta minus 1. So tan theta minus plus secant theta minus 1 over, and it's going to go the following way. So it's going to be over tan theta plus minus secant theta plus 1. So tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. So, as y'all can see, right, all I did was rewrite that top part like this, and then the bottom part I rewrote it like this. Okay, guys, so it's, again, we're just kind of, again, manipulating it, and eventually we'll get to see how this kind of will eventually look like the right side. Here's the thing, and this is where it gets pretty tricky, right? From this part here, we will only manipulate the top, or the numerator. The thing is, if you also manipulate the denominator, you're gonna get stuck, okay, guys? And then if you do, like, you know, with dividing fractions, yours is gonna go backwards to what you had before. We don't want to do that. So we're gonna manipulate the numerator. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at this part here, okay? And I know that according to my trigonometric identities, right? The thing is that tan squared theta plus 1 equals secant squared theta. So I'm trying to find a trig identity that kind of has a tan and a secant here, but I'm gonna manipulate it so that we have everything in terms of tan and secant. So the way this is gonna go, I am going to say, and it's gonna be, if I subtract tan squared theta on both sides, I will get 1 equals secant squared theta minus tan squared theta. So then we're gonna go ahead and put this stuff right here. So we're gonna say tan theta plus secant theta minus the quantity tan squared theta minus secant, secant squared theta minus tan squared theta. So again, and then on the bottom, let me see here, we're gonna go ahead, and by the way, on the bottom, guys, again, so I'm gonna manipulate the bottom now because, you know, it is the same thing, but I'm gonna manipulate it. There's a reason for this. I'm gonna rewrite the bottom as the following. I'm gonna say that this part here, and actually let me use a different color, this part here will turn into 1 minus secant theta plus tan theta. There's a reason for this, guys. Actually, let me do it. I'll do it in a minute. Let's go ahead and rewrite it. We'll still rewrite it this way, and eventually I'll rewrite it the way that I just wrote it, and you know. So here we're gonna go ahead now, use sum and difference pattern. Of two squares. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, guys. If y'all need help with sum and difference pattern, I think I do have videos over that on my algebra playlist, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. So tan theta plus secant theta minus, and like I said, this part over here, let me do it this color, is going to be the quantity. And if y'all hear airplanes in the background, I'm sorry, guys. There's always airplanes here. I say that so much. Okay. Now so now at this point, guys, what we want to do is actually we're gonna take out, so I know that again on the bottom it stays the same, right? I'm sorry, tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. So the bottom stays the same. We're not going to really mess with the bottom. Eventually it's going to cancel out. So here's the thing. We are going to take out, we're going to take out a secant theta plus tan theta. Notice that tan theta plus secant theta is the same as secant theta plus tan theta. You can rewrite it this way if you want. So, and actually, maybe I'll do that. Actually, never mind. No, I won't. So what I'm gonna do, guys, this is gonna go the following way. So factor out, so on this portion here, factor out secant theta plus tan theta. So again, it's going to be the same thing for this stuff, because like I said, they're both equal to the same thing, right? So we're going to do that. So we're just going to say secant theta. And actually, I'll do it the other way. I'm sorry. Like I said, guys, this problem is crazy. Oh, Lord. Okay. So I'll do it that way. So it's going to go tan theta plus secant theta. You write this better. Times the quantity, and it's going to go 1 minus, and we're going to put parentheses because, again, guys, you're literally multiplying this. You're multiplying this stuff to this stuff here, so you want to keep that in parentheses. I know it is confusing. Just like you understand, there's a bracket here, so you must keep it in parentheses when you do 1 minus, okay? This is all just algebra. So it is a little tricky. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to go 1 and then minus, and then it's going to go secant theta minus tan theta. So and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say tan theta, and actually hold on, guys, let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. Now on the bottom, guys, you want to rewrite, because we're almost done. The thing is, you want to rewrite this. Again, this is so much manipulation with this problem. It is a lot of manipulation. You want to rewrite this, because you see how we have 1 minus parentheses secant theta minus tan theta, and then I forgot to put a close parentheses here. But you can see how we have that. We want to kind of do that on the bottom so that eventually those two are going to cancel out somehow. So it's going to go, we rewrite this part as 1 minus secant theta plus tan theta. Okay, guys. I know this is really hard. Okay, so the one thing now you're gonna do, guys, that we're gonna do is you're gonna distribute this negative. We get tan theta plus secant theta times 1 minus secant theta plus tan theta, right? Over 1 minus secant theta plus tan theta over the quantity 1 minus secant theta plus tan theta. Okay, guys, so as you can see, these two are going to cancel out, okay? And then we will end up with tan theta plus secant theta, right? And then again, on the very right side, we had that was equal to sine theta plus 1 all over cosine theta. And you can verify that because, again, you want to make the left-hand side equal the right-hand side. this is sine theta over cosine theta. So that's this part. And then plus. And then this part is 1 over cosine theta. So you can kind of see that they kind of go together because they have both the cosines, so it's going to be sine theta plus 1 all over cosine theta is equal to sine theta plus 1 all over cosine theta. And so therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we've verified this trigonometric identity. So like I said, guys, this problem was crazy hard. It took me a long time, and I really had to I actually needed somebody's help to do this one. So if y'all find this overwhelming, I understand. But I wanted to show y'all a challenge problem so that y'all are aware that yes, there are ones that are super challenging. There is another way to do this one, and that is if you do actually do the conjugate, like multiply the conjugate of the of the numerator on the left hand side. So that's another way to do it. However, it's a lot more algebra, and it is a lot of FOIL method, a lot of that stuff. So I didn't want to do it like that because it was going to be way too difficult. But yeah, if anybody does have any questions, please let me know. And thank y'all so much for watching, guys. And please like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.